So, when this is over, you gonna go on being a merc?
That's the plan.
Reckon it suits you.
Yeah, it does.
Used to think you were a little shit with a big attitude and a bigger inferiority complex. Quite possibly the worst person I have ever met. But that was before I figured you out. All this, it ain't you.
Deep down, you're a pretty nice guy. Didn't see it when we were kids, but...
Don't know about any of that. But kindness is no use on the battlefield. If anything, it's a liability.
Hey, no one's asking you to treat Shinra with kid gloves.
Aerith's up there waiting for us.
Then we better get a move on, huh?
Ready?
That's a pretty sunset.
Yep.
Albeit not the rubble
Prettiest
beneath it.
scenery.
Nope.
I do hope they make
the
the
day
outside
Midgar
beautiful.
stood still.
Two goals. Goal 1, kick some Shinra ass and save the planet. Goal 2, save the girl while kicking more Shinra ass and get out.
Copy.
No, wait a minute. Is this the upper part of the plate? Yes. Collapse Sector 7 plate.
So this is the wrecked
Gotta
stuff.
be careful. No telling
Oh,
what's
yeah.
gonna collapse or when.
So,
these are the buildings from above.
huh.
Which begs the question of how anything survived below it, or maybe it's just a different area. Like, that makes me think that parts of
Yeah,
it
so they
fell.
did drop the whole plate. It's just... It really didn't look like it when we were down there on the ground. I wish they gave us a better aerial view of what this whole scenery looked like. They kind of did with Kate Sith, but it was hard to see and it was a lot of mess.
Are you hurt?
Nope.
Can you
See
stand?
what I mean? Damn it, not again.
These people should not be here.
Why did this have to happen?
But then again,
Who knows how
Shinra's
long
ditching
we'll be
this whole
safe
setup.
here?
Cripes.
Look at
This
how far they fell. How
view
could they have
is
survived?
nuts.
Like, really, how could they have survived a fall? Like, even if they were in buildings, how would they... Well, actually, it wouldn't be safe to be in a building and falling.
No, like, you would probably get shotgunned into the ceiling.
You guys might want to turn around.
A friend of ours needs help.
It's too dangerous.
For you, maybe.
Bye.
Like, I could understand if that fall was a couple stories,
Just try to be careful.
but hundreds, if not thousands of feet, just the shell shock of, like, imagine it's like a car crash.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
If you,
Except for cars are made to crash, buildings are not.
I think everyone would be dead on the plate. There'd be nothing if it fell that far.
Might not have all fallen at once. Parts might have slid a bit more later. That would still squish people easily. Like,
Let's give them hell.
And then some.
Oh, it's a variant of these guys.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
Okay, let's go.
okay. Abilities SS. Bobbleblats. All right.
Biobapolis. Oh gosh, that's your kind of
Bring
creature.
your own Bapolis.
Biobapolis. Bionically modified subspecies of the Vargidpolis, capable of flying thanks to levistones implanted in its body. This breed is now feral after some specimens escaped the lab and bred in the wild.
Let's
So
do this.
levistones, that's how they levitate?
Calling lightning.
Get up.
Enough.
Magic Cloud kicks
That's a
ass. Oh, this is where we came from. Wow. It's a bit of a shame that this is
That's
like not
that's a
even
map.
normal mapped. It's just a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks cool, and then you look at it a little bit longer and you're like, oh wait, that is literally just a flat picture. Like, the perspective's kind of wrong.
It's definitely like the 1950s backdrops of alien planets.
I'm just
where you
imagining that's just like 30 feet away just over there. Like, if you shot it, the whole thing would tear to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Barrett, shoot the fake! Barrett shoots it up, and it turns out there's no... Like, half of Midgar just doesn't exist.
It'd be like the Truman Show where
Yeah. Oh, man.
the dome.
Like, I love it as a view, and I'm fine with it kind of, but it feels like they could have normal mapped it a little bit to have just a bit of parallax or something. I guess not normal mapped it, but yeah, just parallax it just a smidge. Would have solved a lot of problems.
Keep those
Your
gloves
team
up.
consisting of a man with a sword as big as he is, a man with a gun arm, and a lady who punches solve all her problems. And that's not including all the magic. Realism would have went out the window a long time ago. My issue with that is,
This can't be explained away by magic.
yeah, they've also had like an amount of pseudo-realism already with like half of the supporting cast just dying.
Where was their healing materia?
Yeah.
And their phoenix downs
Like-
and stuff.
I get it, like you can't just like be consistent with a game like this.
No turning back.
But I do kind of crave that consistency where like either everything is larger than life or nothing is. And this like weird like inconsistency is strange.
Because these are, with the exception of Cloud, who is enhanced with the Mako. Yeah, Tifa and like she's just a normal woman. Like, sure, maybe she's trained in physical combat and is exceptionally strong for her size, but that wouldn't account for her being able to kill things efficiently with her fists and survive extenuating circumstances that would kill a normal person. I don't know. It's interesting. I suppose that's why in so many games the hero has to be superhuman and their companions too.
I hate how much these things are just shoving me around. The worst part is Blizzaga is a double stun. It stuns you in the first impacts, but it barely does damage, and then it stuns you a second time when the actual spell goes off.
Too easy.
There we go. There's 3 stuns in a row. All this game needs is diminishing returns and it would solve so many problems, but it has none.
Oh, you in trouble now.
This one is not completable with live with death, but I see no excuse for why no one can use cure when people are hurt. Yeah, I think that's where I am with a lot of things. It's just like I'm okay. Once a character is quite dead outside of the party, okay, they stay dead. But like, yeah, it's seeing Wedge on the ground and they're like, we've got to patch him up. It's like, just use cure. Just use a potion. Use an elixir. I have so many elixirs, I never even use them. Like, I would much rather have a game. My god, he just keeps stunning me.
Now, I think I've actually...
Freaking stop!
It may have been...
Nothing to it.
It may have been Knights of the Old Republic or something, but I thought there was one instance where you found someone and they were nearly dead, and if you had a med pack on you, you could heal them, and if you didn't, they died. Do you remember something like that?
Yeah, I mean, there have been multiple games kind of that work like that here and there. Trying to think.
Probably more like RPGs and CRPGs, maybe with more interactability. than the normal game. But I think I've definitely encountered that in a game where you have to have a specific item on you.
So that's where we have to climb?
What if it comes apart while we're up there?
We've made it through worse, you know.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a miracle we haven't been killed a dozen times over by now.
I love that bit of voice acting. Did you hear him?
What?
If it all falls apart while we're up there. Ah! Like, he said that. God, I wish Barrett was the main character, or somebody made a game where Barrett was the main
Wonder
character.
If this rope belongs to search and rescue.
Think we might be able to climb up here.
He's by far my favorite character.
Time for the grappling guns. Try to aim for that part of the rope that's hanging there.
Don't screw up and fall. By the way, how well you do with this grappling gun will tell us a whole lot about you.
Just remember, we can't come back down. Are you ready?
Use the grappling gun to reach high locations. You need to find a spot above you where the grapple can catch and hold. A location where the grapple can be fired. Be a rope coiled around, coiled on the ground below. Ground below. Come across such a rope. Look up. Find a spot to grapple.
I think I see a rope.
Did you miss anything?
Don't think so.
Is it saving? Saving game data.
Yeah, takes a while.
Hanging off the.
Why do you miss some stairs going down? Don't think so. No, this whole thing is. This whole thing is linear.
Not bad. Too easy. This keeps up, I'm gonna get bored.
Whoa.
Kill team.
Huh. We can take them.
We need to stay on mission.
I know. Saving Aerith is our top priority.
But by kill team, does that mean people that are going to pick off anyone on the plate or
Yeah.
down below, or
I don't really know. Let's see. Wait. Nope. I'm not saving. Materia. I guess I'm gonna remove poison. It's helpful sometimes. There we go. Now I got 3 spells. So I don't get ganked by stupid drakes again. Oh, man. I should restate for the live chat. I can't read highlighted messages. I never have been able to. It's a hilarious irony.
maybe you should take it away as a reward?
Oh. Yeah, I probably should do that. I originally just made it a lot more expensive so people would use it. Because, like, you know, why would people use that many Bitcoins? And the answer is...
Deal with that.
No, people still use it. Rename it to waste your points. I could.
Yeah, because if we're playing on the couch, we... Okay, well, we can see that. If it's like a sentence, it might work.
Yeah. With single sentences I can read. So I can read, no, I want to waste my points. But if it's more than... So what I've done is I increased the font on my monitor to be like 24 points. What the highlight does is it just overlays the highlight lines on top of each other, so it just becomes this, like, purple mess.
Oh, C3 Soldier Operator B. Special troopers that have been enhanced with mako energy. Soldiers are divided into 3 classes based on their capabilities. The 3rd class is the lowest, but even they are vastly more effective than standard troopers. So yeah, it is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, so...
God damn it. Did somebody just post, like, the refrain to I'm Blue? They did. That's gotta be it. It's the last line. Alright, whatever.
Hang back.
Spells. Fyra.
I remember when that song came
These are
out.
soldiers! Not anymore.
Hey, what's your status?
Oh, cool.
Hunter 2-2! Respond, damn it!
This is Hunter 2-2. Just had to put down a few monsters. Over.
Roger. Frickin' Avalanche making us put in OT. Probably cowering in the dark somewhere. If you find the shitheads, make them suffer. 2-3 out.
Listen up! We ain't running, and we ain't hiding! Y'all don't know the meaning of suffering, but you will!
Barrett!
Call
No!
was over.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good Barrett.
Don't want to
Barrett
give away
doesn't
your
understand
position.
No, I would have held on to that. Biggest baby in Midgar. Biggest baby. So it
You know-
turns out soldiers are weak to fire.
Oh.
Not this guy again.
Come on, we need to get inside.
By the way, like, I mean, like, cloud-style soldiers. Mm-hmm. That was the last enemy we fought. That was 3rd class.
Yeah, so he would be in the same class as the...
Why don't we use our
Bicycle
grappling guns
Sky?
to get up there? Jump over all this shit.
Not much choice.
I think Bicyclist Guy was in 3rd class.
Well, Cloud said he was 1st class.
Right, Cloud said he was first.
What the?
It's them! Avalanche!
2-3, this is 1-4. We have contact.
I guess everybody and their mother knows we're here now.
Damn traitors! Take them down!
Spells. Fyra. Dog.
You're mine.
I think they all died.
Here it comes.
Turns out spells are dumb. Okay, what are Hella Troopers weak to? Fire. Oh, but I don't have fire. Balls. Okay, Barrett, abilities, pray. Me, spells, Fyra, with that guy.
Time to burn.
They're over here! Surround them!
Fire is so goofy strong.
Yep.
Spells, Fyra.
Wait, there's
Calling
Grenadiers too? The Grenadier may have been even more flammable.
Might have been. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get rid of, like, the meat of their forces. Which is considerably easier. Okay, closer. Perfect. Perfect. Fyra. Hell yeah!
Need a light.
Ah, the helicopter guys.
It's fine. We need healing anyway, which means it's a good time for Barrett to just kind of do his thing.
Kiss my ass! Suck on this! Yeah!
God damn it. Are people just posting popular
coming
copy
fast now.
pastas to chat now?
Where the hell
Oh, I
would be
deserve
inside?
this.
What do you think? Can we climb it?
Sure, with the grappling
Oh,
gun.
go around
I
though,
just hope
before
that
you go
this
up
time
there.
it holds.
To the right? Why not go around there?
You going down?
Yeah, there's some secret stuff. Wait, is that another soldier? Or no. Oh! Yeah. Third class soldier operator.
Yeah. It's okay.
Calling fire.
It's weird though because they're wearing helmets.
Oh, he hit me with
Try me.
magic that I'm immune to.
Enough.
Cloud isn't doing
Losing
so
my
well.
okay.
touch.
Everyone has their off days.
It is okay. We got a bench just around the corner.
Mm-hmm. See, look, 3,000 gil.
I mean, I don't know if I'm past the point of spending gil yet this game, but I'm definitely getting to the point where I have...
Alright, what's that music? Also, how did it survive?
Through the powers of lurking in the darkness. I think that might be red?
Who
Maybe
knows?
not. Yeah, I guess I still spend money. I just don't spend it on much. Or is there much to spend it on? Hello? That is too bright. Is there any
sorry.
soldiers? And yes, I saw the grappling thing. For anybody that's like, go back, you missed the thing. I just want to look for the loot. I thought this was going to be like a weird mini game. Because they were like, we're going to judge you. And then it just kind of wasn't.
I'm gonna answer for what you've done.
Unless there's going to be a segment. Well, the thing is, each person only has one. It's not like you have two and can swing like Spider-Man.
That's it.
Which would be cool.
Bam.
I'm getting a lot of orbs of gravity, but I don't actually get the gravity spell, which makes me a bit sad. Because gravity is a fun spell
Like
sometimes.
the song jokes that people making.
Well, yeah, people are just wasting hench bits like
It's
crazy
on now.
to post dumb copy pasta.
Would kill for a shower.
And I live in a material world. Was that a Madonna? I think so.
Heck if I know.
I think that's a Madonna song.
I feel like Madonna's one of those female singers that like
Concentrate.
everybody knows about. And I'm sure everybody has heard her songs at least 1 billion times. But from my perspective, I don't know if
No
I can
escape.
name a single song of hers off the top of my head.
Just like that,
normally.
okay?
I gotcha.
Anything over here? Probably not.
But no, it was definitely Material Girl.
What?
I've seen the music video.
No.
It was very reminiscent of Diamonds Are Girl's best friend, which was Marilyn Monroe.
Do I have any way to get back down?
Wait, did you miss something? I think it's one of those
There's
things.
a chest there.
Oh no. Yeah, the thing is, they've said several times that when you use it, you can't go back.
Well, my assumption is whatever it is.
I mean, maybe you can jump down somehow, but
Yeah, whatever it is, like, I'm not gonna be heartbroken if I don't get it.
unless it was something exclusive.
It was a chest.
Oh hey, there are stairs.
Yeah, so I can go back up. Wait, hold up. I'm gone. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back here. I mean, we saved at some point in all of this.
Well, there's this on the
Aha,
outside.
so this is probably how I get
there.
it.
An exterior stairwell. Nice. There you go.
And it's going to be another enchanted ring. Alright, I don't see anything else.
Everyone in chat singing the "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more."
Mow him down.
All right, watch and learn.
Okay, blast ray.
Come on!
Abilities. Assess. What is a blast ray? And it is weak to lightning, of course. Modified version of the slug ray. Larger than the original model. Unable to fly. Equipped with rapid fire grenade launchers. Can eliminate multiple targets at
My
once.
turn.
Alternatively, you know what you can do to it? Thundara! Well, that didn't actually kill it. I'm impressed.
Ooh, gotta love it.
Calling lightning.
Want some more?
I don't know why I can't get in there to hit it, but okay.
Ain't got nothing on me.
That was confusing. Anything out here? The answer is no. What is in your brain? Because you are suspicious and quiet.
I am quiet
If any of this crumbles, we're all going down.
because I'm looking to see what people's song suggestions are.
We're working here. Do not let them distract you, for that is a sign of weakness.
Oh.
And are you weak? No!
But I love music, and you never sing with me.
You can sing if you want to.
And technically, I'm not really supposed to sing anything
Yeah,
more
not
than like a couple
not
seconds.
while we're recording,
Oh,
ideally.
I know.
Especially because, like, that's not really commentary. I'm sure people appreciate it. You do have a lovely singing voice. But it's also one of those where it's just like...
It has completely unrelated to the game, unless it is a particular line.
Yeah.
I find that if
Like-
someone says something and it happens to be the lyrics to a song, then I will repeat that line.
If we ever get to the point where I want to play the Kingdom Hearts games properly, as opposed to, like, quitting halfway through, which... liable to never happen. It wouldn't be a terrible idea if I had you do a cover of the, oh, shoot, what is it?
Oh, the main theme?
Yeah, because that's copyrighted as all hell.
Huh.
Unless you sing it. Usually whatever the intro song to a Kingdom Hearts game is, absolute no-go.
I think I only remember the
Yeah,
one
simple
that...
and clean. There we go.
Don't you ever forget this view.
Oops.
Was that really simple and clean?
Yeah?
Is that what's the title of it?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound anything like the lyrics I remember. It was like, hearts are something something. The hearts are love. And I just don't remember. There was like, hold me.
Yeah. Where the hell is the Sector 7 we're in? Is that it? Is it that little hole? How the hell was anybody below able to survive?
Yeah. This is what I was thinking. This is precisely what I thought it was going to look like, where the city above just completely smushes what's below.
Yeah, like, I don't see a single safe spot in this entire horrid mess that... like, unless it's that hole right there.
Looks like they had a lot of water, unless that's part of the plant.
Yeah, it seems like they have a lot of uber giant... I mean, this is
Industry.
absolutely a matte painting, so...
A lot of cranes. It seems like the above ground Sector 7
was
wasn't-
pretty industrial.
fairly industrial, and also I wonder if each of the sectors had a role. It seemed like a number of them do.
Kind of. I still feel like a lot of this is just a giant matte painting of whatever they had on the hand, as opposed to, like, really what it would have looked like up there.
Just thinking about busting into Shinra HQ's got me fired up.
Save some for later.
No need, son. I've got more than enough to keep me going for days.
Yes. Let that anger flow through you. Barrett's is probably boundless.
This the only way?
Oh, right.
Because
Big dude has trouble fitting.
Don't look down. You can do this. Don't look down. Just keep going. Don't look down. Don't look down.
I always find it funny that the big tough guys usually have one irrational fear. I mean, this is not irrational by any means.
Nope.
A fear of falling off that small metal plank to your death below is no small fear, but now people are mentioning cookies. You have all the cookies.
I do.
So, regarding their plan to free Aerith, they're doing so knowing that she's potentially being exploited by Shinra and that they're partly behind why she's even there in the first place, why she submitted herself to Shinra. But yeah, there have been inklings of the creation of paradise and how only a select few will be taken to it. And at one point, Don Corneo was promised a place there. So, what could Aerith possibly do that would give a better world to Shinra and their chosen people?
I'm assuming there's some kind of like location that they think like a Garden of Paradise.
To make a new Eden or to make a new planet or something. I don't know.
But they don't actually have like an immediate plan. They're just acting on crazy rumors.
Unless they can just be perpetual Mako batteries, but that'd be weird because then at that point you would think, hey, why don't we just put Aerith in a machine and have her be the battery for the world and... What?
Not quite the same. I think we get to...
Well, it really depends on if an ancient would be able to be a sufficient source of power versus sucking the life out of the whole entire planet and all its peoples.
Can't afford to lose focus.
Then again, I've seen a number of instances in which heroes have to do that. Self-sacrifice so that they can essentially... It's weird. In a way, they're helping the villains reach their goal, but at the same time, it's to the benefit of everyone else as opposed to what the villains had originally planned, which would have been exclusive to them and those who served them. That's always sad when that happens, because then the hero never gets to see that new world themselves.
How casual that is.
I thought we lost him. Damn it. Looks like there's only one way to go.
We were headed that way anyway.
Okay, it has to stop every once in a while. Ah! You're... There. Ah. And it sends you back? Is there any way to stun it?
Barrett shoots it. But
that
like...
doesn't seem to be working.
It's so shitty.
What? Okay. And run. Yeah, okay, that worked. It's almost like you have to preempt it, but you can't be there when any bullets are flying.
God damn it! I just...
There. Oh. It does realize it could fly around and achieve its goal,
could.
but
that would be silly. Luckily, bullets do so little damage in this universe. Except for two pigs. Suck it, pigs.
You want some of this?
Literal
Then come
bullet
get it.
sponge. Ow.
did you say bigs or pigs?
Bigs.
Yeah. He must have only taken 1 or 2 bullets to his side.
But he was not a proper RPG protagonist.
Don't overdo it.
Unlike an 8, at which point he actually gained levels and was more interesting than Squall.
Why are you comparing him to Squall?
In 8, you actually get to play as Biggs and Wedge.
Oh. But do they look the same, or are they different characters entirely?
Different characters entirely. I think there's a third character as well that you get to play as. But it's like this weird... it's this weird alt party that you get to play at certain points in the game. And it's actually really fun. That's cheating.
Come on. Whatever.
Now people are quoting, what was it, Daft Punk?
Too easy.
Buzz off.
I like that song. Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Yep.
Bam. It's on you.
I got this.
All right. Watch and learn.
So these guys are kind of jerk. When you stagger them, they just get a "you can't get near me" field. And it's so douchey.
Alright, so you've gotten through these guys. What is the... Are we trying to get down this building? Or wait, no, we're trying to get higher
Yeah, we're
and
trying
higher.
to get higher and higher so we can grapple up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Squall's most interesting trait was being a living embodiment of angst. He was like round 2 of Cloud, but without any of the interesting amnesiac backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go wild.
Kind of. I guess.
I just remember him being more vengeful. From what little I saw of him. Right?
I don't remember him being vengeful.
Well, I just remember whenever my friend showed me parts of it, it was always him dueling some
No
other guy.
surprises there.
And they slashed each other across their faces.
That was the intro cutscene, which at the time was absolutely stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Weird part is like his rival character
Yeah.
is just kind of like a 2-bit chump for the rest of the game. Like they played him up as some kind of weird.
All I remember is that there was this lady with glasses, and you had to talk with her at the very beginning. Oh, what? Yeah, we didn't play much of Final Fantasy VIII at all, so I didn't get... I knew of the characters, and, like, how the villain was Medea?
Yeah.
A sorceress.
Sort of.
Ish. But then there was... The girl was It starts with an R.
Rain.
Was it just Rain?
It was just Rain. R-A-Y-N-E, I believe. Cypher was the rival with his Dugoons, Raijin and Fujin. Oh, Rinoa.
Oh, Rinoa.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so it starts with an R.
I don't know. I just remember nothing about it apart from the one girl fired like a wrist boomerang and had a dog. And that was like her her methodology of fighting.
I don't even know any of the other party members. Ooh.
The cipher is pretty much palette swap Squall. Yeah.
Cloud.
I guess we'll build another bar.
Yeah. We will. You'll help too, won't you?
For a price.
I almost kind of wish at that point he just said, at a discount. And then eventually it's just like, just kind of keeps warming up. I don't know. I like the fact that they're giving him more personality, but I feel like after a certain point, the whole like, I'm a mercenary shtick should just kind of stop. Not because it's bad, but it's just because it's starting to make him a little flat. What? Okay.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Run!
Oh, is this going to be a running segment? Better run.
Oh, run, damn it, run!
Oh, and you're just supposed to slash things along the way?
Look out!
Nah, I can't.
Oh, so maybe it'll shoot it.
Was getting tired of playing tag anyway. Come on. Whoa. Suck on this.
Anti-fiend artillery. Now, those blades must be spinning in such a fashion that they don't accidentally clash into each other or cross.
Yeah, it feels like just
Look
dipping
at those. No, see? Look at how they're... No, they're definitely crossing. They should be. Or wait, no,
No,
maybe
they're
they're
not.
just missing each other?
Yeah, I think they actually animated them fairly well. Valkyrie. High-speed aerial weapon manufactured by Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division. Oh, I forgot about the weird woman with the way too deep V.
Wait, what?
Remember the one woman that like knocked over the reporter? I totally forgot she existed.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in such a long time. She had the green necklace and the red dress. Giant cannon launches grenades instead of assailant bombs.
Okay, so immune to poison. Slow.
Better.
Stuff. Got it. Eh.
Fry! Keep it together.
About damn time. Duh. Sup now.
Well, that did a ton of damage to it.
You okay? Grab on!
That's a lot of weight. You made it.
That was close.
It's not done with us yet.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's blow the bitch out of the sky. Can't keep eyes open.
Bring it.
It had sleep powder on it?
Yeah,
Huh.
anti-personnel gas.
I suppose that makes sense to pacify enemies.
I'm waiting.
Okay, let's go. Bring it.
getting really sleepy.
I was wondering when it was going to use that drill.
Wait, nothing to steal. Oh, it drops the
We gotta
cog bang.
switch it up.
My turn.
Love me, Jack.
Yeah, let's just get to it to get to it.
I'm still kicking.
Oh, sorry. Pop the microphone again. I'm still not used to this.
Ooh, gotta love it. Want some more?
Back to praying, Barrett.
Oh, you in trouble now. Sup now?
Okay, cloud, spells, Thundaga.
I still find it, I suppose, heartwarming or something that when they had made the first Final Fantasy, they thought they were going under.
Yep.
And then
I thought that was the pilot for a second.
wait, does it just have a death laser on that particular? Yeah, it does. It's like a little drone.
Ow.
But yeah,
Oh,
they
you
thought it was
gotta
going to be
be
their
shitting
final
me.
game,
Don't get
hence
caught
the
in the
Final
open.
Fantasy, and then
Keep
it's just going to be a
pouring
game
it
series that goes on for an eternity.
on.
Maybe not an eternity, but then again, if you think about it, have we really ever experienced franchises that last
This
over
long?
100 years? I mean, I suppose Mickey Mouse might be eventually reaching that at some point, but I suppose he's a mascot as well as being part of a franchise, but and I wouldn't count fairy tales because those are just different people telling the same stories that are so old that they've passed into myth. But
Bring it on.
this will be interesting to see how long these go. And if they'll remain good, too. Games in particular, franchises.
Always
If you know what I
did
mean.
like a challenge. Not yet.
Gotta stick it out till the end.
And I mean, there have been a
Well,
number of
dang it.
franchises that have stopped or died along the way.
Tons. So many.
But it begs the question. You know how you'd been talking about how you would almost prefer there to be fewer books or less of a... or that you would prefer just to read a novel as opposed to trilogies or long series. Kind of like how we prefer to have shorter games or maybe a couple seasons of an anime but not 7, 12... 24 seasons, if you know what I mean. But it's interesting. What makes Final Fantasy so versatile is that they start in a new world with almost every game except for the ones that are tie-ins to games that they've previously worked on. In a way, they have a formula for their fighting systems and items and materia and even creatures, but they can always switch up the world and the characters and how everything interacts with one another. Whereas I suppose other series would be beholden to canon and having a timeline.
Let's see. Tifa. Ether Cloud.
Buzz off.
So I suppose what I was asking is, do you think there's merit to very long game franchises?
I think franchises are okay.
Bring it to him.
I don't know if a game series with a plot that long though is
We
good.
win again. Not that there was ever any doubt. Now what?
Uh-oh, detonation? No, Barrett! Can you let go, too?
Barrett!
Oh, man.
How
So how did he grab onto that without it impaling his hand or
and how
impaling
did he
him?
grab onto that without ripping her arms off because she's so freaking heavy?
Well, she's
I get it.
strong,
It's
but-
anime.
Oof. Like, I can understand it shooting past him and then him grabbing onto the rope, but
I'm just surprised Barrett didn't somehow add it to his freaking gun arm.
There's such a thing as too much excitement.
Yeah. And there's still more to come.
Guess so.
Hope everybody's warmed up.